Welcome to the lecture entitled Central Europe Economies of Transition. In this relatively short class, I would like to guide you through two major economic processes that revolutionized the face of Central Europe. And I think here firstly of the transition from centrally planned economy that operated within communist regime to market economy which operated in a democratic setting. And the second process is what followed, which was the economic integration with the EU. So we will essentially begin around 1989 and we shall finish around 2000s. And you may ask why, why are we why are we talking about history? There are more urgent matters and maybe we should focus more on current economic problems of the EU. Maybe we should talk more about the crisis and the political challenges in the East. And there would be lots of truth to that. However, I believe that in reality, the historical perspective may still be useful. And it will be very insightful for us to look back those 25 years, which is not, at the end of the day, such a long time, and try to see how amazing, how remarkable this change in Central Europe was. So it is not just for us to see the spectacular transformation that occurred in such a short period of time, but also I think that in the analysis of history, we can find answers to many current problems and we can find answers to many current challenges that Central Europe is facing today. In this lecture, I use the term Central Europe, by which I mean mostly four countries, and those are Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Hungary. My attention will, however, be placed mostly to Poland and Hungary, and this is because those countries, as you will see later on, are the prime examples of two very different transition strategies. And here I mean the gradualist program represented by Hungary and approach that was taken in Poland, which was shock therapy, the same strategy, the same philosophy later used in the changes that started in Czechoslovakia. As you will see, we will start with the more theoretical introduction. I believe that in order to talk about transition, we should not only look at what happened in Central Europe, but we need to have certain theoretical background. So very quickly, I would like to guide you through two totally different economic philosophies. The first one behind free market economy and the second behind centrally planned economy. Then we will move towards the analysis of the transition in Central Europe, and we will talk about three aspects, which were initial conditions, strategies chosen, and the outcomes. And then, very smoothly, we would go into the problem of integration, which in itself is another huge topic, but we will focus on two aspects. The first, milestones. Quite briefly, we will analyze the time frame. So what happened starting in 1989 and what changes occurred in Central Europe, what steps were taken prior to the full membership of Central European countries in the EU in 2004. And then we will focus a little bit more on profit-loss analysis, so we will compare ex-ante estimates of what future membership might bring to Central European countries with the analysis of the real effects that occurred in Central Europe.